Hi everyone and welcome back to our series University Focus, where I review one university at a time and tell you everything that you need to know about it. My name is Prabhat and I am the founder and head coach at AdmitX, and today I am going to talk about one of the UK's most popular and industry focused universities, that is Coventry University. Coventry is located just outside of London and it is a globally recognized university. And today I am going to tell you about its tuition fees, entry requirements, courses, scholarships, and everything else that you need to know. So make sure that you stick till the end. Coventry University was founded in 1843, and since then it has become one of the UK's most forward-thinking universities, known for its strong industry links and an industry-focused curriculum. The university places huge emphasis on practical learning and employability, which means that from day one, you will learn not just theory but actually apply those skills in the real world. So Coventry University is located in Coventry, which is just outside of London, around 1 hour away, and it has actually won a lot of awards for teaching excellence. And even students भी इसको rate करते हैं among the top universities for student satisfaction and graduate employability. It is especially popular among Indian students for media, business, engineering and healthcare courses, which are all taught with an applied learning focus and a focus on employability. Now talking about the rankings, Coventry University is ranked at number 558 by QS in 2026 and Times Higher Education has ranked it around 600. So you can say that Coventry is a tier 2 university, but rankings are not everything. Coventry is especially popular among Indian students for its focus on practical learning and real student outcomes once they graduate. And you can see this clearly when you look at the kind of courses that Coventry offers. Being one of the largest universities in the UK, Coventry is able to offer courses in many specializations. In fact, ऐसे बहुत सारे courses हैं जो आपको सिर्फ Coventry मिलेंगे, which are extremely specialized. So if you have a particular field of interest, then make sure that you go through its entire course catalog, because I am sure that you will find the right course for you. Some of the most popular and well-known programs at Coventry University are Business and Management, Automotive and Aerospace Engineering, Computer Science, which includes Cybersecurity, and health professions such as nursing, midwifery and paramedic science. But सिर्फ ये 4 areas नहीं है जिसके लिए Coventry famous है. Since it's one of the largest universities in the UK, there are many more areas of study for which Coventry is well known, such as art, design, fashion, journalism, construction and psychology. तो अगर आपको अपनी पसंद का कोर्स ऑलरेडी मिल गया है तो I am sure you are wondering कि एक्चुअली यार फीस कितनी है. So let's talk about the tuition fees for international students. Most courses at Coventry, whether they're bachelor's or for masters, cost between £16,000 to £21,000. Now this fees can vary a little bit depending on which course you have chosen, whether it's a regular master's course or if it has a placement year included. Now this fees range makes Coventry one of the most value for money universities in the UK. And if you're on a tight budget and want to maximize your ROI, then Coventry could be a really good option for you. Now, of course, I know that studying abroad comes with a lot more expenses, such as your accommodation and other living expenses. So, the good news is that Coventry University offers a lot of scholarships for Indian students. So, let's talk about them. Coventry offers a range of scholarships for both undergraduate and postgraduate students. For undergrad students, the main option is the Vice Chancellor's undergraduate scholarships, through which you can save £4,000 across 3 years of your bachelor's degree. The way it works is that in the first year, you save £2,000 and in the second and third year, you save £1,000 each. So in total, you save £4,000 of the entire tuition fee of your bachelor's degree. For postgraduate students, Coventry offers the Vice Chancellor's Postgraduate Scholarship, through which you can save £2,500 on the first year tuition fee of your master's degree. And if you're active in sports, then you can also get the Coventry University Sports Scholarship, which is available for both undergraduate and postgraduate courses. Depending on your performance and eligibility, the award can be worth £1,500 or £3,000 per year. So no matter if you're an academic achiever or a talented athlete, Coventry University offers ample scholarships to help you fund your education in the UK. Now that we know how Coventry financially supports its students, let's focus on what it actually takes to become one. Every university has certain academic and English language requirements, and Coventry is no different. And now we will talk about the entry requirements for both bachelor's and master's programs. Let's start with bachelor's first because there are subject specific requirements as well. Then we will move on to postgraduate courses. For undergraduate courses, and specifically if you are applying to business related courses, then you need a minimum of 60% in your standard 12th examinations with no subject specific requirements. But if you are applying for finance, economics and accounting programs, then you need a minimum of 60% overall, along with 60% in either maths, accounting, or economics. However, if you're aiming for core engineering or IT and computer related courses, you should have at least 65% in maths and 65% in one subject from physics, chemistry, electronics, engineering for the mathematics, computer science, computing, or design technology. However, technology engineering related courses require minimum of 65% in maths and 65% in either design technology or electronics. Apart from meeting these academic requirements, you will also need to meet the English language requirements. For undergrad courses, you will need a minimum of 6 in IELTS with no band less than 5. Alternatively, you can also take other exams like the PT. But for any reason, if you don't meet these requirements, you can also take the Coventry University English test as an alternative to meet the English language requirement. Now let's talk about the postgraduate entry requirements. And these are slightly simpler because they are almost the same across all courses. So if you have a 4 years bachelor's degree, then you will need to score at least 55%. And if you have a 3 years bachelor's degree, you will need to score at least 60%. But if you have completed your bachelor's from certain recognized institutions, then you can even qualify for a master's program with 55% even if you have a 3 years bachelor's degree. To meet the English language requirements for postgraduate courses, you have 3 options. You can either take one of the recognized exams like IELTS or its equivalent, and within IELTS you will need to score 6.5 overall with no band less than 5.5. Second, you can take the Coventry University English exam as an alternative. And the last way, which is of course the best option, is to get a waiver, which means that you don't have to give any exams. The only catch is that you need to score at least 65% in your grade 12 English exams, but only from certain recognized boards. So अब आपने सारे courses भी समझ लिए, you have understood the entry requirements, gotten the admission, and even gotten some scholarships. But the next step in the journey is to actually understand your living expenses. Living expenses at Coventry University can vary quite a bit depending on the kind of accommodation that you stay in, whether it's a university accommodation or a private rental. So let's talk about both of them. If you choose to live in one of the university's own student accommodations, then your rent can be approximately £150 per week, which includes all utility bills. However, if you choose to live in a private rental, then it can be even as low as £95 per week. On top of the rent, you should also budget for approximately £100 per week, which will include your groceries, food, transportation, and other miscellaneous expenses. So no matter what your budget is, there is an option at Coventry University which will suit your lifestyle and preference. After understanding living expenses, let's discuss what life on campus is actually like. From clubs and societies to modern facilities, the student life at Coventry University is extremely vibrant. On campus, there are more than 150 different student societies and 45 sports clubs. There's even a centrally located The Hub, which is a home for all student-related support services and recreational activities. The Hub offers services like the Students' Union Advice Center, the Health and Wellbeing Services, the Medical Center, and even a Spirituality and Faith Center. And it even offers social and group working spaces. To support your studies at Coventry, the campus has a 5-story library on offer, which is even open 24/7 during term times. And in addition, there are even superior sports facilities and dedicated areas to practice all the sports that you want. Outside of campus, the city of Coventry is extremely student friendly due to the presence of 2 large universities, which are Coventry University and the University of Warwick. Therefore, Coventry is a very student-centric city and offers a lot of entertainment avenues such as bars and restaurants and even recreational activities. Apart from everything else on campus and outside of campus, there are 2 highlights which make the student life at Coventry extremely unique. The first is the Student Union, which is the home of all student-related services. It organizes a lot of welcome events and student support services and is therefore in charge of creating a tight-knit community at the university. And the second is the Coventry University Active, which is a unique recreational program designed to increase participation in sport and physical activity among students and university staff. So student life at Coventry is extremely exciting, but of course the most important thing is your career. So let's discuss the post-study work visa and the job prospects after graduation. For international students, the post-study work visa, which is called the graduate visa, allows you to stay in the UK and find work for up to 1.5 years after your graduation. This duration is only valid if you graduate after 1st January 2027. But if you're graduating before that, then you still get the graduate visa for 2 years. Coventry University offers excellent job prospects with high graduate employability rates and even career support embedded right into the curriculum. Many courses include industry placements, and the university really values global experience and training, helping students build skills which employers truly value. Now, the fact is that graduates of Coventry University have secured esteemed roles at international organizations like IKEA, BBC, Sainsbury's, and many more. You can in fact see a list of some recent employers on your screen right now. So now that you know almost everything about Coventry University, including the courses, entry requirements, scholarships, living expenses, and even the job prospects, now is the time to wrap up the video with our favorite section, which is the list of pros and cons about Coventry University, so you can make an informed decision. So let's start with the pros. And there are 3 things that you should keep in mind. So Coventry University is one of the most value for money universities in the UK, which offers a wide range of courses across different disciplines. The university places an especially strong focus on employability and graduate outcomes through its industry placements, internships, and comprehensive career support services. And finally, the teaching methodology at Coventry University is extremely practical, meaning that you don't actually just study theory, but learn the skills which will actually matter in the real world. Now, talking about the cons, there are only 2 things that I can think of. The first is that Coventry is a smaller city, which means that if you are especially attracted to the hustle and bustle of large cities like London or Manchester, then Coventry might feel a little quiet to you. And second is that the scholarship opportunities are slightly limited, whereas even some Russell Group universities offer higher scholarships. So that was everything that you need to know about Coventry University. And I know that a lot of you were waiting for this video because Coventry is one of the most popular universities in the UK among Indian students. If you want me to help you actually get admission to Coventry University, then make sure that you click the link in the description and one of my team members will reach out to you and ensure that you get into Coventry even with a scholarship. And if you like this video, then make sure that you subscribe to our channel and you don't miss future episodes of University Focus and even a lot more cool stuff coming up. And like always, if you have a specific university that you want me to review, then type the name in the comments and that one will be next.